apologize for that.
Daddy's still alive.
There's nothing I can do, honey.
If you would just walk, it's okay. I think the dog ran after me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My baby.
That dog came
That
after
is
me.
my baby. He did not.
He did.
He not.
He tried to come in the house. He came in the house. He came after me. I'm sorry.
He's harmless though.
I'm sorry. He came after me.
Yes, he did.
No, I don't.
You're right. You're right.
He came after me.
No.
No, he came after him. Yeah,
To shoot him.
he came after
With
me.
his tail wagging.
He came after
With
me.
his tail wagging.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
He was going home today.
I'm
definitely afraid of dogs.
I promise he wouldn't have bit you.
But I don't know. I'm sorry. He came after me.
You're going to jail for this.
He came after me.
I didn't go to jail for this. Call the ambulance.
I'm sorry. I want to apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
No.
Still alive,
Man, I'd like to
Dad.
apologize for that.
Daddy's still alive.
There's nothing I can do, honey.
If you would just walk, it's okay. I think the dog ran after me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So the question is, if a dog run up on your porch and you shoot it, are you wrong?
You know, that's a loaded question to be asking a black person.
I had dogs. I know, like Brandon be running from little chihuahuas, right?
I ain't scared of no damn dog. However, you know how it is. Any house you go to, I'm like, hey man, you got a dog. Hey, you don't know till you get up in there and see the dog. But a pig, I'm automatically gonna think, hell no.
I've been a dog owner. I had 2 dogs. You know that, 12.
What
and
kind?
When you have dogs, you're responsible for keeping them on a leash. It's something called a leash law. So the fact that this dog was just running around on his own in itself is a violation. A pit bull at that, which is a very dangerous one of the dog species out there, and she's not going to win anything in court with this because there's no way that they could prove the dog wasn't being violent. It's sad, but that's just the reality of it. It's a leash law. You're supposed to keep your dog on the leash at all times.
But here at 104, we don't do dogs. When my kids asked me for a dog, you know what I did? I went to Kohl's. They had those little statue dogs. I got me one of them little Lassie dogs, the little statues. I brought it home and I put it on the front porch. And I called the kids. I was like, hey, we got a dog. Come see it. It looks realistic. They ran out. Oh my God, we got a dog. 2 days later, my son kicked it off the stairs and broke it.
Because he was trying to get it to go fetch the ball.
I would have been one of those that shot that dog, that junk. You know what I'm saying? What I see is people that love dogs would never understand people that do not like dogs. And that's a wide gap. Granted, yes, I think rarely it's like only in America, people would love dogs as humans. You know what I'm trying to say? It's part of their family. Only in America, people will love their dogs as humans. I get it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I understand people love for it. But, you know, for certain people, probably like myself, it's like, I don't see it, bro. Dog is supposed to be outside and all that. I see people buying jackets and all of that. That's all cool, but wasted money for me. But me, I don't see that. I see fear. I see, you know what I'm saying? I used to run from dogs. So you ain't telling me a dog don't bite. You know what I'm saying? You're not selling me on he wasn't. Nah, it ain't happening. The neighbor dog be coming into my yard barking at me, but you know.
He was wagging his tail, right?
It ain't my dog. I don't want no dog. I'm on my property.
Tail, right?
I don't care.
She was wagging his tail. He's being friendly.
Even when you was young, running from them dogs. What the hell you running for? You out here showing fear, so of course they're gonna chase you.
Brandon, you grew up in America. We talking about islands.
Okay, listen.
Yo, the dog bites you ain't no hospital.
I had a dog in the islands. His name was Richard. Boy, was scared as all hell. Anytime I go try to pet him, he run away. Richard died.
You talking about those type of dogs. We got those mangy ass dogs where people keep them in the back pen and they let them out. They just start chasing everybody.
I know what you're talking about. Even when I see them dogs by the side of the road, a car will come so close to them, they lay down, they don't give 2 damns.
Hell no. And that's the whole thing. So we had to, like, when we was kids, we had to walk with rocks. We know that neighbor got dogs. You had to get arm up with 2 rocks, or you got to walk all the way around to get home.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You put fear into the atmosphere, and them dogs smelled it, and they came for you like kibble.
But like I said, man, I like dogs. I mean, but you got to understand, like, Not everybody like dogs. Even if you don't like dogs or you do like dogs, a dog could charge you at any point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at that point now you got to go into defense. So even though you like pets and it's not yours, it could still charge you or bite you the same way. So when people are out there, they understand like, yo, there's a leash law for a reason. You know what I mean? If your dog ain't on the leash, they fine you for that.
As he said this comment, you know, remind me. You remember the dude upstairs where you used to live at, P, that shot the dog?
Mm-hmm.
Your neighbor that shot his dog. The dog bit him, took him outside. I'm like, yo, P, where the neighbor dog at? Yeah.
When I was living over there on Pleasant Street too.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Well, that was a whole mess up situation because the dog bit the kid, right? It bit the kid in his legs. The other neighbor came out and said that the kid was poking the dog. He used to be hitting the dog with a stick all the time. And one day the dog just turned on him. And he shot the dog. I remember the cops showed up. It's right over there down from Geisler's over there in New Britain.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a sad situation. There's people out here, man. Not everybody are dog people. Y'all need to put y'all leash on y'all dogs when y'all take them outside. It's the law in most states.
Yeah, I don't mind people having their dog. You can have your dog. I don't mind. You can have your dog. But once, like the neighbor dog come into my yard trying to play, I'm like, man, get the hell out of here. If I wanted a dog, I would have bought a dog.
If I don't know you and your dog, it's just like that damn dude bringing his kid to the damn lady house at 5:30 in the morning. Nigga, I don't know you. That's how it is. I mean, if I know you and your dog, we go hiking, then yeah, but you can run up on me. Nah, bro. Don't be coming over here sniffing spots in my yard, trying to mark nothing. I'm going to pee on it after you leave anyway.
Lord.
Why you think they call me pee? I pee outside freely in my yard.
All right, we about to get banned,
I don't got no wild animals running up in there.
Oh, Lord.
Stronger than beer piss.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't do dogs. I don't. It's like this. I don't hate them, and I don't really love them. It's just they there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with cats. It's just it's like they neutral. If you like cats, you like cats. Don't have me liking cats.
You might as well just grab some chickens, bro. Just start raising chickens.
Yeah,
well, you can't take out the pet so we can have dinner. No,
you got to put up a aerial thing so the hawks and stuff don't get them. But just do chickens, man. You might as well. They'll clean your yard, get rid of all the.
Can't eat your pet.
That's why they tell you don't name them.
Yeah, dude. We grew up. My grandfather had chickens.
Yeah.
His sister had pigs, and we had to take care of them bad boys.
Yeah, bro. I grew up raising all of them.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you a quick joke. When you were a little kid, right? We used to name the chicken, right? So we used to feed them, hey, Billy, hey, Johnny, hey, blah, blah, blah. So they got bigger, so we know the chickens based on their feathers and stuff like that. Yeah. So I come home. Like, what we got to eat, Grandma? Stew chicken and rice. Yeah, that's my favorite. Go in the back, feed the chickens. Where the chickens at? Oh, yeah, we killed them. You eat it.
Yeah.
I was devastated for a few. Boy, I was devastated for like 2-3 weeks. But I couldn't complain, man. I was licking my finger when I was eating that food. But, yeah.
Thanks, boy. I appreciate
they cleaned out. They harvest all the chicken. My grandfather told me before it started when I was young, you don't never name your food. That's why
One of the last memories I had with him, I never forget this. He was older, so Brandon, I don't know you don't know, but he used to raise chicken for poultry, right? Mm-hmm. So he used to sell chicken, but as he got older, he started just having chickens that lay eggs. But it was a lot. He had a couple of hundreds in there in that pen, maybe 200 chickens laying eggs, some of them 2 a day. So he just used to leave it so people just go in and take eggs as they want. So he had it separated and had 2 roosters in there. Mm-hmm. So as he went in to grab some eggs, one of the roosters ran on the other side and they started a fight. So my grandfather grabbed me and it was me and my brother. He was like, nah, just come sit out here. Man, we sat there and he goes, one of them gonna win. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, yo, we could just catch it and put it back over. He goes, nah, man. I've been tired of his ass, right? And we sat there, and the other chicken beat the crap out of him, and he was dead. And he goes, "No, now we got dinner." That was the time when I tried to fry the yachty.
Yeah,
Jesus.
You need meat so stuff like that. Like you need meat tenderizer because the muscles are so stiff.
Yeah, they
break your
walk
teeth and
around.
all of that.
So you need a pressure cooker.
Yeah, you got to steam it and do all of that.
But
now they call that free range, P. Now they call that free range chicken.
That was free range chicken, boy.
Yeah.
And you know what? They get 12 light too. Daylight. So that's free range to the fullest.
That was the thing about it being in the islands. Back in the islands, if you wanted a whole chicken to cook, you walk in and you see a chicken crossing the road, catch dinner tonight.
Yeah.
That was it. It was it, bro. If you good at catching chicken, and that was things, we were skillful at like little kids, It was like catch chicken and bring it home. And it's like, who chicken is that? We caught it. It's like, no, you can't catch people chicken. Go take it back. You know what I'm saying? We had to go bring back the chicken. That's how we learn. You see a chicken, you don't really catch it because it's like somebody's, Yeah, boy. We was. Trust me, Brandon. Growing up, bro, you used to catch anything. We catch anything. We wasn't scared of that. Closing thoughts, guys. Anything that's on your heart.
Make sure y'all keep y'all leashes on your dogs. It's very important. Like, I felt for her too. Daddy, he's still breathing.
Yeah, but she could have called 911 as you over there talking. So,
dude,
I felt bad for her a little bit.
I don't think I'm sure somebody called 911 by that point, but
not for no dog.
Well, a gun was fired, so
it
had to be kind of investigated.
Not necessarily self-defense. The dog was trying to enter
but what
house.
I'm saying is, I'm sure she's still going to find a report.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the police going to come out, have to put in a statement what happened. Dog ran up in my house. So I bucked him. You know what I'm saying? Why is the dog going in his house?
Yeah.
He's trying to say what's up.
He probably was. His tail was wagging.
Exactly.
I don't care.
You're a hater.
You gotta care,
dude,
man.
I would have been the dude in that. She was trying to fight him. She ain't lucky that he ain't pull out on her. They was on his, your dog in my yard, you in my yard, get the hell off our property, drag that bad boy.
The dog wasn't in the yard, the dog was in the house.
She's a young, defenseless woman, 12. Why would you fire on her?
She was trying to fight. She wasn't trying to talk.
Yeah,
are you telling me that you
hard times?
Are you too afraid to throw hands with this Caucasian woman?
I'm going to jail regardless. I'm not throwing no damn.
So you want to go to jail for life rather than,
No, what I'm trying to say is I know my status. I'm not fighting with nobody. I would rather wait for the cops. You know what I'm saying?
At that point, you should just say, I called them already.
Yeah.
But hey,
because if you hear in the video, the guy said, yo, get off my property. If
someone's
someone's at your door, they dog try to get in your house. You hit the dog with the blicky. The dog is on the front porch, and they on your porch arguing with you. Yo, get off my property.
And then here's the thing.
He was trying to fight him. It was no, I'm sorry, none of that. It's like, why would you? She's trying to justify why her dog. No, get the hell off my property. You could talk. You could be on the sidewalk talking, but you ain't going to be on my front porch yelling at me. You don't pay no bills around here.
The fact that it was
still breathing.
A pit bull, the fact that it was a pit bull, it changes everything. She ain't
exactly.
Got stand on, because that's one of the most violent dogs in America when it comes to aggression. She going to learn today. And today, she learned there's a thing called a leash law. Hopefully she takes accountability at some point. She's a little sad right now, but I'm pretty sure the cops going to show up and humble her. We definitely should double back on the story to see how it turned out.
Let's spend the block on it come Tuesday.
Because I look at it because, like, even though I said to pull the blicky, the neighbor dog comes over in my yard and I just kind of go over there, ring the doorbell, but that junk get annoying sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
it's just a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Is it a big dog?
Is it my dog or their dog?
Is it a big dog?
Yeah. The one over here is it's a lab. It's a lab. That shit's smart as hell.
A lab.
Yeah. It knows how to open the gate. You can tell it's a young one. It knows how to open the gate and come out. That junk is smart as hell.
Smart but harmless. You scared of a lab?
I ain't scared of no dog. It's like, it's on my property. I got a fence. I got all of that. Why?
We had small dogs, bro. Them jokes used to knock on the door, open the door. I remember the first day that just scared the hell out of me. Came up and was like, I was like, what? Yeah, he knocked on the door. He's like, what? Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a well-trained dog.
Hell yeah. I used to tell my dog all the time, tell me what you want. If you talk right now, I won't think you crazy. He'll just look at me like,
we could tell who needs to be.
You know, if I said something right now, you gonna be out of here.